Slam! On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
That's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
When we learn the power of hope, recovery is possible. Find out how at startwithhope.com. Brought to you by the National Council for Mental Wellbeing, Shatterproof, and the Ad Council.
I left my heart in Oregon. Oh, I left my heart in Oregon. Yeah, I left my heart in Oregon.
Been very impressed with the way they brought it.
Lobs it over the top to Biddle, and he finger rolls it in. Bartholomew racing up the floor, lays it in at the buzzer.
I wanted to be pushed to an extreme that nobody ever has pushed me to, and I wanted to win.
Driving baseline left side, reverse, lay-in is good. Throws it to Shellstad, lays it in. What a take from Bam Tracy. Bounce pass, Evans slams in transition.
They're focused. There's a sense of urgency.
Oregon wins.
It's time for Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Today's game is brought to you by Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app today and earn free food with every purchase. And score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 every Ducks basketball game day. Pepsi and Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks. Drink Pepsi. Coors Light. Choose chill. By OCCU, the credit union that gives you more. By U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. U.S. Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. And by Pacific Source Health Plans. Doing what's right, not just what's required. Now let's go back to courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Along with Luke Jackson, getting ready for Game 2 for Oregon men's basketball this season. Montana in town facing the Ducks. Both teams at 1-0 after opening night wins, both at home. Now, the Ducks at home and the Grizz have to go on the road. Crowd filing in. We got football tomorrow. Hope that brings some extra fans to Matthew Knight Arena here tonight as we get ready for our national anthem. The Ducks in white with the green trim. Grizzlies wearing their maroons. I think that's a fair description. The maroon.
That's definitely maroon.
Yeah. Montana with the white trim as well. Good crowd, I think. The University of Oregon ROTC will present the colors, currently standing opposite of the Oregon bench. And with Veterans Day coming up on Monday, I think this means a little extra. in section 116, as now the University of Oregon ROTC will remove the flag from the free throw line in front of the Oregon bench. And we'll get ready for our Safeway starting lineup. Curtis Long in here tonight at Matthew Knight Arena for Don Essig. Your Safeway starting lineup first from Montana.
A 6'8" senior from San Francisco, California, number 32, Tajon Sawyer. At one guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Oakland, California, number 0, Money Williams. Also at guard, 6'4", a senior from Olympia, Washington, number 1, Kai Johnson. At one guard, a 6'5" graduate from Winchendon, Massachusetts, number 11, Joe Pridgeon. And at another guard, a 6'1" senior from Mission Hills, California, number 12, Brandon Whitney. The Grizzlies are coached by Travis DeCure.
Safeway starting lineup for the visiting Montana Grizzlies, as now the lights will dim and we'll introduce the Ducks here at Matthew Knight Arena, figuring that it'll be the same Safeway starting lineup for the Ducks. We'll find out here in a moment. Again, for the Grizzlies, Money Williams, Kai Johnson, Joe Pridgeon, and Tajon Sawyer, along with Brandon Whitney. A lot of new faces for Travis DeCure's team as the intro for the Ducks overhead. Mentioned it on opening night. Some of it filmed at Matt Court. Got to have a little bit of fun where Luke Jackson had an awful lot of fun.
A lot of amazing memories at Matt Court. Incredible place to play. But looking around at Matthew Knight, this is special. It's got its own memories, and it's only going to get better. I love the new floor. There's a lot of people pouring in, and I think that there's a buzz about this team. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a great season. Looking forward to this matchup tonight.
Now the Safeway starting lineup for the Ducks. Back to Curtis Long.
Now, fans, the starters for your home team, the Thunder Green, Lightning Yellow, your Oregon Ducks. At forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Baltimore, number 10, Kwame Evans Jr. Also at forward, 6'9", a senior from San Diego, California, number 21, Brandon Angel. Starting at center, 7-foot senior from Central Point, Oregon, number 32, Nate Biddle. At one guard, a 6-foot sophomore from West Lynn, Oregon, number 3, Jackson Shelstad. And at the other guard, a 6'5" senior from the Bronx, New York, number 5, TJ Bamba. And the coach of your Ducks in his 15th season, Dana Altman.
Safeway starting lineup. Safeway, the official grocer of the Oregon Ducks. As we close in on tip-off, brought to you by U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank, a proud sponsor of the Oregon Ducks. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. It is the same Safeway starting lineup for the Ducks. A little bit of a bigger lineup than you'll see across the country. Nate Biddle at 7 foot. KJ Evans, 6'9". Brandon Angel, 6'9". TJ Bamba, 6'5", and he plays that physical guard position, had 7 rebounds in the opener, and then Jackson Shelstad at 6 feet. Ducks have a lot of length that can really give teams problems.
A lot of length, a lot of athleticism, and for you younger basketball players out there that might want to emulate your game after someone, Jackson Shelstad is must watch. He's a polished player. He spent a ton of time in the gym, and there's a buzz going on here. I'm just excited to watch this kid play.
It will be Biddle against Sawyer on the jump ball. Kelly Pfeiffer, Thomas Nunez, Daniel Nguyen are the officials here tonight. Biddle Number 32, Sawyer. Number 32 meet inside the green O on Kilkenny floor. Game 2 for the Ducks of the season, trying to move to 2-0. Ducks in white, Grizz in maroon. Kelly Pfeiffer will put the ball up.
Sawyer giving up about 8 inches on this tip to Biddle.
Sawyer a little premature on the first jump ball, and now Nate Biddle easily wins the jump ball to Jackson Shellstad. We're underway, and the clock didn't start.
It's a preseason.
I guess so. Nate Biddle won the jump ball, though. It'll be Evans to inbound. Took 4 seconds off the clock. We're at 19:56 now. First dead ball of the game.
The game clock reset to 19:56. Shot clock.
Coaches are really looking for good execution early in a game like this in the preseason.
Ducks will inbound, and the clock didn't go again.
Looks like there's about a 1 second differential in between the game clock and the shot clock.
Yeah, but the fact that it didn't roll, usually the officials would control that from the belt pack, and
that's okay. You know, it gives the fans who are fashionably late to the game an opportunity to grab their popcorn and sit down.
If you're listening to us and you're on your way in, you haven't missed anything yet, right?
We're still here.
Yeah. Haven't missed anything yet if you're on your way in. It looks like they're going to test it now and see what was happening, letting some clock time roll. And I think they're going to go to the benches to double check some things. It just stopped it with the whistle blow.
And sometimes this is difficult as a player because you get so amped up before the game and you have a technical difficulty like this, and you kind of have to calm those emotions down a little bit, kind of reset and get yourself. You don't want to let down right here just because there's a little bit of a distraction.
Cheerleaders are on the floor for an early routine. They were ready to go. Yeah, I'm serious. They were instantly out there. Coach Lockett and her squad had them ready. I'm reading the lips of the officials that are just checking it right now, making sure that the clock will go and start as necessary. And now Kelly Pfeiffer with a smile on his face claps his hands and says, okay, I think we're good.
And this is a great crowd. Great crowd for a preseason game.
All right, so there's 19:54 to go in the first half, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Evans inbounds it to Jackson Shellstad, and the clock did not start again.
And the fans let them hear it a little bit.
And
the upper deck.
Coach Altman smirked because he said, and we would have got a layup.
Yeah. Yeah. Jackson Shellstad faked the handoff and was about a foot from the hoop.
Yep. He was there. So now I'll be honest, as a self-proclaimed technology dork, I know nothing about the game clock and shot clock, but I can only imagine that the backup plan is that the officials have to keep it themselves on their person. So the official right in front of us just told the Oregon coaching staff that they're going to start and stop it. So it could be that the packs are just not working. The whistle and pack connection aren't working. The belt packs weren't working. Game clock rolls and the fans cheer. We're underway. Nate Biddle with a handoff to TJ Bamba down the right side of the lane. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebound, Montana. No
like
score.
Might have gotten fouled on that drive.
Yeah. Money Williams takes it into the lane for the Grizz. Pass into the post. Kick out.
Almost
Deflected
stolen
by Evans. Ball ends up staying with Montana. Brandon Whitney dribbles. 15 to shoot. Ball to the left wing now. Kai Johnson gets it inside to Pridgeon. Tries to back down. Double team comes. Kick out to the perimeter. Now it's Kai Johnson. Dribble. Firing. 3-ball. Way too strong from the left wing. Rebound Ducks.
Good early defensive possession from Oregon there.
Angel quickly ahead with it, and a jump ball called as he got tied up. He wanted a grab of the wrist. Possession arrow points to Montana.
Well, that was a good defensive stand there by Jackson Shelstead, who got switched on a post, but was able to have that offensive player kick it out.
Just about a minute in, no score. Whitney runs point. Scored 11 in the opener for the Grizz. Handoff to Kai Johnson. Throws it to the right wing. Shot up from Money Williams. The lefty hits it from the right side.
That's where Montana's dangerous. Execution.
3-0 Grizz. Shelstad calls for Angel. Gives it to him near the right wing. Angel picks up the dribble. Pass to Bamba. Swing to the left. Evans. Left wing. Pass to Shelstad up top. 13 to shoot. Shelstad sizing it up. Dribbles. Pull up. Hits near the right elbow.
He's always under control. Gets to his spot and just pulls up for a nice little jumper.
3-2 Grizz. Pass to the right wing. Williams. Screen comes. Ducks switch it. Bounce pass to the screener. Pridgeon tries to go baseline. Cut off by Angel. Blocked from behind. A whistle in the right block.
And number 11, Joe Pridgeon, is a very, very strong basketball player. He's kind of a combo wing big. He looks like he could play in the NFL. Brandon Angel off of his feet there. Draw the foul.
Angel called for the first foul of the contest. And the shot is good at the charity stripe by Joe Pridgeon. That he shot 20% from the free throw line in the opener against Hawaii Hilo. 4-2 Grizz. 5-2 Grizz. Pridgeon, apparently he worked on those in practice this week. 5-2. Road team in front. Bamba from the left wing. Trying to spin inside the arc. Gets toward the left block. Backing a man down. Kick out. Biddle for three left wing. Good.
And he is such a tough matchup at 7 feet with such a smooth stroke. Biddle just steps into that and knocks it down.
Tied at 5. 17:45 to go in the first half. Right wing. Whitney gets to the free throw line. Steps to the basket. Short on a teardrop. Biddle rebound.
Great contest there by both Oregon bigs.
Quickly thrown ahead to Evans, and he lays it in with the left hand. Shelstad found him.
And finish by Evans.
7-5. Ducks lead. Montana ball again. Williams calling for a screen. Uses it at the right wing. Pulls up on a step back. Misses the triple. Rebound Pridgeon. Back up for two. Tied at 7.
Pridgeon's just been all over the floor.
Ducks have hit 3 straight field goals with possession here. Angel right wing. Passes it toward Bamba. Left wing 3. Off the rim. Rebound Montana. Whitney. Takes it up to the left wing himself. Now driving toward the free throw line. Kick out right corner triple. No good off the rim. Long rebound by Biddle.
That down by Biddle.
Sawyer missed. As Shelstad passes to Biddle. Stops at the left elbow. Passes out to Shelstad. Resetting with 18. Hedged hard the screen by the Grizz. Now Shelstad down the right side. Kick out right corner triple. Evans no good.
Good driving kick there by Jackson.
Williams the rebound for Montana. Up the floor, down the left side. Montana's no good. Williams deflected, and he stepped on the baseline trying to save it. Did Money Williams. He took it himself, had it deflected, tried to save it. It'll be duck ball.
And Brandon Angel took a big hit there by number 32, Tejon Sawyer. Got knocked to the floor, no call. Luckily, it went off Montana. Oregon basketball underneath.
16:15 to go in the first half, just getting underway. Shelstad, bounce pass to Bamba, left wing. Bamba tries to attack, gets in toward the paint, and one. Man, he's strong to the hoop.
That's what he can do with his size and athleticism. He knows he's got a mismatch. Really simple play. Gets the defender on his back. Little spin move. Almost had an and one there. Couldn't quite finish at the rim.
Yeah, I said and one. It was wishful thinking on my part. He was looking for the and one as Bamba steps to the line. Free throw good. Bamba shot 50% at the line in the first game for the Ducks, but 76% at the free throw line in his career.
He's going to shoot a lot of free throws this season.
Hits them both. Ducks lead 9-7.
Ducks in the press.
Montana trying to break it. Austin Patterson in the game for the first time for the Grizz. Ducks trapping right near midcourt. Spinning out of it. Whitney pass to the left corner. That's Patterson trying to drive. Lost the handle. Deflected by Evans. Stolen by Biddle. Outlet Bamba. Up the floor. Montana gets back. Bamba. Pass to Shellstad, right wing. Shellstad. Give to Bamba. Swing to the left. Bam Tracy touches the ball for the first time tonight. Bounce pass to Biddle. Left block. Mid post. Hook shot. No.
Biddle with his own rebound.
Biddle. And he draws a foul. Already 4 rebounds for Nate Biddle.
Yeah, the refs are letting him play down low. Biddle looked like he got shoved, then gave a little bit of contact back himself, just a little bit short on that jump hook. But Oregon needs to establish that low presence early. It's nice to see them working the ball around, getting the ball into Nate Biddle.
First foul on Austin Patterson sends us to our first timeout. 15:26 to go in the first half. It's 9-7 Ducks on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Yeah, add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Hey, mighty Oregon fans, get ready to make some noise with the McDonald's Game Day Bundle all season long, exclusively in the McDonald's app. Score big for your whole squad with the Cheeseburger Pack, featuring 2 classic cheeseburgers, 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy golden medium fries you love, all for just $14.99. How's that for a W? Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 basketball season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, Joey Mack along with Luke Jackson. 15:26 to go in the first half. Safeway, the official grocery partner of the Oregon Ducks. Stop by Safeway to play the Score Big sweepstakes and enter for a chance to win great prizes. You might win duck gear or season tickets. I think this game's very similar to when these two teams met last year. Montana, they keep it close.
Travis DeCuire does a good job season in, season out, having his guys play unselfish and playing for one another several times, getting into the teeth of the Oregon defense and kicking it out.
Nate Biddle already with 4 rebounds coming off his double-double in the opener.
Oregon ball on the baseline.
Ducks up 9-7, inbound to Biddle. Left elbow up to Evans. Now to the left wing, Bamba. Bamba pass to Biddle. Step outside the lane, left side. Gets toward the hoop. Right hand take. Rims out. Rebound Montana. That ball is halfway down.
That's a good shot for Oregon, though. Nathan Biddle, point blank. Just a little touch shot. Didn't quite go in.
15 minutes to go in the first half. Montana ball spinning toward the basket. Kai Johnson draws a foul at the right block. I think it went against, it did go against Shellstad. First on Shellstad, second on the Ducks, who are suddenly now 0 for their last 4, and they don't have a field goal in the last 2.5 minutes. Montana inbound, open right corner. Austin Patterson misses the triple.
Another
he was
rebound.
open. Biddle, rebound, thrown ahead to Bamba, deflected, got back by Bamba to Tracy, misses a left corner three. Boy, not a bad look.
And this Oregon team plays fast. They get the ball up the floor.
Whitney trying to get by Bamba to the right mid-post, kick out. Now Johnson resets, passes and gets it right back. Right wing, trying to drive baseline. Evans cuts him off, fade away. No good on the two-pointer near the short corner. Rebound Ducks, Shellstad up the floor. Gets by a defender, throws it to the left corner. Now Bamba, extra pass, left wing three, good.
Great extra simple pass there by KJ Evans.
12-7 Ducks. 14-10 to go in the first half. Now let's see if the Ducks can string together some good defense as Bamba hand checks Patterson around the perimeter, draws a foul.
And I can appreciate Bamba's effort there. You don't want to foul 25 feet from the basket. I thought that that maybe a little animated there.
Yeah.
Grizzly player.
Good acting. Keyshawn Barthelemy in the game for the first time. That was the third foul on the Ducks. Mookie Cook's going to check in as well. Official reminded him he's got to run all the way down to midcourt to check in.
And you got to check in with your shirt tucked in, young man.
He is tucking it in right now, ready to roll. Sound like a coach. Grizz inbound. 5-point lead for the Ducks. Montana handing off around the perimeter. It's Williams. He passes to Sawyer. Back out to Williams. The lefty thought about a three. Tracy defends it. Dribbles toward the right wing. Now pops the triple. Too strong. High rebound. Tipped to Cook. Ducks grab the rebound. Good effort from Evans to get it to Cook. Now Barthelemy to Evans up top. Back to Barthelemy. Dribbles. Pass. Left wing. Tracy fakes. Going toward the basket. Tracy to the hoop. Scores off the window.
Just a great probing drive there by Tracy. And here the Ducks are in man-to-man full court press.
Ducks have doubled up the Grizz. 14-7, and Oregon on a 7-0 run. Montana won for its last 8 from the field. Grizz ball swinging into the right corner. Pridgeon, bounce pass toward the post. Sawyer going against Evans, steps toward the basket, kicks out. Amari Jedkins, offensive foul called. Drawn by Raheem Moss, fresh into the game. And Jedkins hit him in the nose.
And if you look at the Oregon coaching staff on the bench, Mike Meniga up on his feet, clapping. This is kind of an energy defensive team with some of these younger guys where their depth, I think, as this game goes on with just the battle of attrition, some of these other guys have to play the entire game is going to make a big impact.
13 minutes to go. And Bam Tracy had a pass deflected.
There.
Yeah, got turned over. Montana. Pass under the basket. Met by the Oregon defense. Kick out deflected. Raheem Moss able to steal it for the Ducks. Thrown ahead to Tracy. Takes a dribble. Fakes. Now the left corner. Good from three.
What a defensive possession. 3 guys over helping on that. Kick ahead. 3-pointer in the corner by Tracy.
Ducks by 10. And now Montana's Johnson dribbles toward the hole and got tripped, and a foul called against the Ducks.
Boy, those last 2 possessions, I think Oregon fans are just getting a taste of how exciting this team plays. And I love the passion on defense that leads to a run-out 3.
Ducks are on a 10-0 run the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Quick inbound to Johnson. He fires from up top. Too strong. Ball tipped. Montana rebound. Williams left corner. He passes, gets it right back left corner. Angel defending it. Cook there as well. Now trying to attack. He spins to the basket. Ducks with some help defense. Force a contested lay-in, no good. I think Montana's Williams would tell you should have made that. Ducks the other way. Moss dribbles toward the free throw line. Blocking foul called against Money Williams. That will be the 5th, I believe. No, 4th against Montana.
There's definitely a difference in intensity and help side defense in the second game, which I know the Oregon coaching staff has been harping on. They want to see that growth from game 1 to game 2.
11:58 to go in the first half. He's Luke Jackson. I'm Joey Mack, and it's 17-7. We've got a football score at Matthew Knight Arena as the Ducks are in the midst of a 10-0 run on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you know your party's extension, press or say 1. To leave a message in our company mailbox, press or say 2. Spoiler alert, it will be full.
Representative.
Would you speak to your mother in that tone?
Speak to a real human being.
You shouldn't need to shout into the void to get your health insurance questions answered.
Pacific Source Health Plans. This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Oregon basketball, sponsored by Pepsi, Bigfoot Beverages, and the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. You might be listening on the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app right now. Download the app, follow the Ducks, Go Ducks, drink Pepsi. And the Ducks are now in the Big Ten. Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for all kids 10 and under. Kids ski and ride free all day, every day at Hoodoo. Luke Jackson, you like what you're seeing defensively from the Ducks?
Yeah, the defensive intensity has picked up from the first game. Oregon's been flying around. Great help side team defense early in this game.
Hey. 10-point lead for the Ducks. They've opened up a 15-2 run in the last 6 minutes, holding Montana to 0 of their last 7.
And this is a small lineup. Brandon Angel at 6'8", playing the 5.
Tracy will inbound to Cook. Ducks get it up top to Barthélemy. Moss also out there for Oregon. And it's Tracy passing to Angel right elbow. Spins toward the basket near the right mid post. Misses a shot, fighting for his own rebound, but Montana grabs the miss. 10-point lead for the Ducks. Lob ahead and out of bounds.
Oregon kind of lucked out there. A little miscommunication. Who was guarding the trailing big, and just the errant pass sails out of bounds.
So Duck ball with 11:37 to go in the opening half here against the Grizzlies of Montana. Still a 10-point lead for the Ducks. Barthélemy passes it to Moss. He dribbles toward the free throw line. Throws it to the perimeter. Angel 3 off the rim from near the right, or the left side, excuse me. Now Barthélemy rebound. Throws it to the right
Mookie
corner.
Cook way above the rim.
Tracy off his miss. Cook able to get another shot at it, but another miss for the Ducks, and Montana's got the ball. Grizz with it. It's Whitney handling point. He bounce passes to the right side, Pridgeon. Near the right elbow, throws it to the left wing. Now back to Pridgeon, right wing. Spins to the basket. Bounce pass to the perimeter, lost it out of bounds. Somehow able to save it. Patterson got it to Money Williams with 3 to shoot. He passes it to Sawyer for 3. Backboard. Ducks rebound the miss. Still a 10-point lead for the Ducks. Now Moss up the floor. Tracy, Barthélemy, and Angel. Bounce pass to Moss, right wing. Tries to slice toward the basket, gets to the basket, misses the contested lay-in. Whitney rebound.
Quite finished. It's right there at the rim. Good explosive play.
Sawyer passes Patterson. Dishes it over to Williams. And to Pridgeon. Swing into the corner. Back around the perimeter. Ducks playing tight D. Ball now to Whitney. Whitney dribbles into the middle of the lane. Stops. Tries to step toward the basket. Fades away. Misses against Brandon Angel's good defense. Rebound Moss for the Ducks. Still a 10-point lead for Oregon. Moss to Barthélemy left wing. Into Cook. Zip over to Angel. Now Tracy right corner. Back to Angel. Lob it over the top to Cook. Cook can't score it. Gets his own miss. Deflects out of bounds, and it will stay with the Ducks. I like the idea there, getting it to Mookie Cook.
Yeah, and just to touch on the last two defensive possessions and overall the last 4 minutes with that small lineup, with that energy barometer that you have to kind of win over the course of a game. Oregon came in with that small lineup and just played really, really tough D.
Montana taking a timeout. So the Ducks are 0 for their last 5. The Grizzlies are 0 for their last 9. Montana is shooting 14%, 2 of 14. The Ducks are shooting 35%, 6 of 17.
Well, the ball went back and forth several times without it going out of bounds. And with this timeout being called, I saw a lot of those Oregon players really put a lot of energy into those last few possessions. I think that might have had something to do with a couple of short jumpers.
It makes sense. Ducks are +3 on the glass, and they have forced 4 turnovers. Part of why Montana hasn't gotten anything going offensively.
And Biddle and Bamba back in for Oregon.
So the lineup will be Biddle, Bamba, Angel, Barthélemy, Moss. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And Bamba will inbound. Gets it to Angel, left corner. Angel attacking toward the basket in the middle of the lane. Right-hand take, no good. Whistle on the play.
You'd love to see that aggression from Brandon Angel. He just takes 2 strong dribbles, nose to the rim. Oregon's got to finish those plays to extend this lead out a little bit. You want to finish when you get to the rim. You work so hard to get right there, running your offense, making strong moves. Got to finish when you get that opportunity every time.
They're going to have to go and check the clock. It looks like after a shot, maybe the game clock kept running.
And I think these stoppages are probably to the benefit of the Montana Grizzlies, who I think were a little bit gassed over the last possessions just with the depth that Oregon's had to come out and play so hard. I think this is a welcome timeout here with 9 minutes to go in the first half. Oregon up 10.
And it's been 10 for a while.
and it hasn't been for a lack of good shots. Oregon just hasn't been able to capitalize on getting to the basket and having a couple wide open threes. But I love to see that defensive intensity.
So they'll put 9:33 on the game clock. And Brandon Angel will shoot a pair. Bounces the first one in.
Matthew Knight Arena went silent on that free throw. Sometimes it's harder to shoot when everyone's quiet.
See, I was
than
about
if it's just rocking. You know?
I was about to say smart fans, let them concentrate.
Give me a little bit of noise.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like serving in tennis, right? It's supposed to be totally silent. Angel doesn't make that one. Ball tips out, and it will stay with the Ducks. So the Ducks get another possession as they lead 18-7. Well, whenever the Ducks played at Washington State, whoever was shooting free throws heard every word I said. Ducks inbound. Shellstad. Feet on the edge of the O near midcourt. Now to Bamba, left wing. Dribbling toward the baseline. Second hesitation on the dribble, and it looked like it went out. A foul, actually, excuse me. It'll go against Joe Pridgeon. That's a sixth foul for the Grizz.
TJ Bamba, with his strength and his experience, just kind of probing, patient off the bounce, and then when he decides to go, it's really tough for a defender to stay in front of him.
Bamba in, Shellstad wide open. Misses the left corner triple. They lost him.
Jackson's not going to miss very many of those.
18-7 Ducks. Montana ball. Weave around the perimeter to Whitney. Up top. Dribbles with the left hand. Hand off to Williams. Now looking to swing. Gives it to Johnson. Comes around. Fakes. Now fires near the free throw line. Misses an 18-footer. Barthélemy tips it to Shellstad. Shellstad trying to run quick. Passes to Angel left corner. Bounce pass Biddle. Tried to go to Barthélemy. Had it deflected as Barthélemy cut into the middle of the lane.
Biddle's just got to go to the basket with that deep post position.
Still 18-7 Ducks. Ball passed inadvertently to a Duck. Zach Davidson wasn't ready. Oregon runs the other way, and Shellstad scores with the right hand.
You just blink, and Jackson's at the other end laying the ball up.
20-7 Ducks. Bridgen tries to hand off lazily. Barthélemy steals it. Up the floor, Barthélemy misses the tough take. Tipped in. Ducks score 22-7 on the Brandon Angel putback.
Great second effort there by Brandon, who was on the entire other end of the floor. Montana doesn't box out, and here comes Brandon Angel flying in for the tip-in. Great multiple effort there.
And a timeout taken by Montana with 8:12 to go in the first half. The second timeout taken by the Grizz here in the first half. And this one will trigger a full timeout because we're within 30 seconds of the 8-minute mark. Ducks are on a 15-0 run in 7 minutes and 55 seconds. It's 22-7 Ducks on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear Autumn Leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
From the Oregon coast to the mighty Columbia, and from the Blue Mountains to the Siskiyous, we are with you. Whether your work takes you to the field, the forest, the factory floor, or the home office, no matter what you do, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers get back to work and helping to prevent future injuries by making each workplace safer and healthier. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Dear Autumn Leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
Come on now, come on now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now, come on now,
8:12 to go in the first half. It's Oregon 22 and Montana 7. Still a football score.
And you have to love what you're seeing defensively, but coming out of this timeout, I could almost read Coach Altman's lips, and he was saying, finish at the rim. Oregon's had a lot of opportunities there, gotten to the basket easily with their length and athleticism. It's a clear advantage over Montana. They just need to finish. It could easily be a 25-point game right now.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you're up double digits, and you're shooting 38%.
Oregon in the man-to-man full-court press.
Keeping the pressure on. Grizz will inbound. Whitney breaks the pressure across midcourt against Bamba. To the left wing, pass to the top of the key. Now a dribble toward the right wing and a handoff there to Williams. Free throw line, steps to the basket. Foul called about 14 feet away from the basket. Shellstad just bumped him.
Jackson just got caught trailing that screen. Kind of an unorthodox lefty runner. Kind of fell into the back of Jackson, picking up a foul there.
So 2 free throws for Money Williams. who hits the first. First free throw of the season for Money Williams. Moss checks in for Shellstad. And Shellstad with 2 fouls. I don't know that we'll see him again in the first half.
Yeah. I think Montana on the offensive end needs to get the ball into Money Williams' hands and let him create a little bit more for this offense. They've struggled of late in the last 5 minutes.
Free throw good to make it 22-9. Under 8 to play. Bamba pass into Biddle, backing down in the middle of the lane, has it deflected on his way up. Ball's on the floor. He picks it up and a whistle, jump ball. Possession arrow, Oregon.
I think Biddle may have been fouled 5 or 6 times on the way up there.
Now the officials are getting together to look at something at the replay monitor.
Alternating possession to the Ducks. We'll check the clock.
They're going to double check the clock. 22-9.
Oregon in a box set. Ball baseline. Bamba taking it out.
Daniel DeGuin still's at the table, just double checking the time. They're going to reset it to 7:45. Now Bamba will inbound out of that box set. He gets it to Evans. Now Bartholomew dribbling up top. Pass back to Bamba. Fakes, takes a dribble, fires near the right wing, rims out. Tipped out by Biddle to Bartholomew. Quick trigger, misses the 3. Rebound Montana. And now Bamba fouls Money Williams on his way up the floor. And Bam Tracy's going to check in. That's the 6th on the Ducks, and Bamba picks up his 2nd, and 2 of which that are far from the basket.
Yeah, you want to stay out on the floor, play tough defense, but you got to play without fouling. No sense in picking up a foul 40 feet from the bucket after you don't want to compound a missed shot.
Now on the inbound, Moss tips it away, almost stolen. Pridgeon's able to grab it. Montana getting the ball ahead. Pridgeon, ball kicked out to the left wing, dribbling. Kai Johnson to the left block, thrown to the perimeter. Money Williams fakes, dribbles, fires. Hits the 3 from the right wing. Ends a streak of 10 straight field goal misses by the Grizz. And it's a 10-point game, 22-12. Evans. Now Tracy into Biddle. Left block, hook shot, bounces out, rebound, grab by Evans. Out to Tracy, fakes from the left wing. Tracy to Bartholomew, swing to the right. Moss, help from a screen. Moss, back to Biddle, right wing. Now Tracy, right corner. Thought about a 3, instead passes to Biddle, who launches and misses a 3.
Well beyond the 3-point line right there for Nathan Biddle.
Rebound Montana, Williams across midcourt. 22-12 Ducks. Fires a long 3 and misses on a heat check. Evans rebounds. Brings it up the floor himself. Passes to Biddle under the basket. Met, blocked, fouled. That'll be the 7th against the Grizz. Foul against Johnson.
And KJ Evans just showing his versatility, grabbing the rebound about the free throw line on the other end, bringing it up as a point forward, having a nice little touch pass to Nathan Biddle. But Oregon's just got to finish those plays around the basket.
So Biddle to the line, where in his career he shoots 65%. And he hits the first. 23-12. These 2 teams have combined for 11 field goals so far.
Not a high-scoring affair,
no,
so to speak, so far.
6:22 left in the first half. Biddle hits them both. 24-12. Biddle checks out, Angel in.
Both teams scoring around 90 points in their season opener and on track for about a
fraction of that.
50% of that.
Ducks keeping up the press. Grizz able to break it. Dribbling ahead. Patterson all the way to the right wing. Now they'll set the half-court offense to Whitney. Moss denying a pass. Whitney does get it to Pridgeon. Now to Johnson, well beyond the arc. Ducks pressing out beyond the three-point line. Now the Grizz get it into Sawyer, one-on-one in the post. Steps through and scores. From the left block to the right side of the hoop, he laid it in. 10-point game, 24-14. Ducks in front, 5:50 left. Barthélemy into the lane, missed it. Now Evans on the miss is fouled. Evans got the rebound, went back up, was knocked to the floor. He'll shoot free throws, with the Ducks leading 24-14.
Montana's really fortunate to not be down a whole lot more with the amount of times Oregon's made it to the basket and then gotten an offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity to score.
KJ Evans to the line. Bounced out. Evans, 81% free throw shooter in his Oregon career. And he hits that one. He's got a smooth stroke.
It just looks better if you're left-handed, let's be honest.
It always does. 25-14, Ducks in front. Montana's Whitney handles it. Help from a screen. He passes it to the right. Now gets it back. Resetting. Dribbling left wing. Passes it to Pridgeon. Pridgeon goes to the bucket and scores with the right hand. Crossed through the lane and laid it in.
Montana just kind of hanging around.
Now Tracy quickly the other way. He got to the left block and lays it in. Answers right back. 27-16 Oregon.
Oregon has not let any ball handler have more than an arm length space.
Now Williams is down the left side. No good. Ball tipped out, and it'll stay with the Grizz as both Moss and Evans couldn't secure the rebound.
And as a guard, you just got to let the big man have that rebound. They're down there working.
Grizz substitute, Jeremiah Dargan in for the first time. 5 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Williams passes it to the right corner on the inbound. Pridgeon.
Oregon in a matchup zone look here. Double in the post.
After the pass goes to Sawyer, the Ducks double, and they'll take a timeout.
And that's, we touched on that in the pregame show. Having a little different look. Oregon doubles the post, forces Montana into a timeout.
And the third timeout for Montana. Not going to have a lot of stoppages to work with in the second half.
And the Grizzlies are really fortunate that it's only an 11-point game. And I think that's mostly to Oregon just not being able to finish at the rim. But they're going to have to find a way to get some offense going. 16 points in a half. That's not going to win a lot of ball games at this level.
Yeah, 27-16 Ducks with 4:51 to go in the first half of action. Oregon basketball brought to you by Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly.
It's almost like the defensive intensity has been so great by Oregon. There's been a little bit of a letdown on the offensive end. A little bit of a weird first half.
Kind of clunky, it seems like, huh?
Oregon trying to get in a rhythm.
So the inbound comes toward the right wing near the sideline. Almost went to a season ticket holder's popcorn bucket. Now Whitney passes it. Another bounce pass to the post. Ducks will double team in the post. Bounce pass to Sawyer. Shot clock runs out. Pridgeon tried to find Sawyer on a behind-the-back hook pass. Didn't go.
That was just a great rotation by Oregon. They double team the post, get a tip out, get a turnover, shot clock violation.
I was just going to say, Ducks rotated quickly. Now it's Angel up top for the Ducks, leading by 11. To Barthélemy. Evans, zip
Great
under the basket.
pass.
Angel lays it in. That's good basketball.
That's a great pass by KJ Evans to a cutting Brandon Angel. Finally finishing at the rim.
29-16 Ducks. Right wing for Montana. Whitney toward the free throw line. Steps to the basket.
away with the
Stole
travel.
it. Sure did. And Barthélemy steals it anyway. Quickly ahead to Moss. Left wing for the Ducks. Steps back. Pass to Barthélemy. Top of the key. Now Evans. middle of the lane, toward the left mid post, toward the basket, lays it in and foul.
And you like to see that passion kind of flexing his muscles after that strong finish in and one.
Foul goes on Pridgeon. That'll be his third foul.
And we'll see if that and one kind of wakes up the offense for the Oregon Ducks.
That's a big-time finish for a guy that I think he would admit struggled to finish around the basket last year, and he's finishing at the basket so far this year. KJ Evans puts the Ducks up 31-16.
And you've seen his versatility, grabbing a rebound on the defensive end and leading the break. The play prior to his finish, he hits a cutting Brandon Angel to the basket and then finishing down low. You can tell why he was such a high prospect coming out of high school.
Kenyon Barner's here to throw out some T-shirts tonight. In the final 4 minutes of the first half, we'll have them for you when we come back on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people, for charting your own path, for choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else, because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU, power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join, federally insured by NCUA.
Deep in the woods.
Alley-oop! Right wing three. It's good!
This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know, but when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. No. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. No by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
A 6-0 run for the Ducks the last minute 17. They've extended the lead to 31-16 as KJ Evans will step to the free throw line and he hits. That's a great sign for KJ Evans, finishing around the basket, drawing the contact, and then he hits the free throw to make it 32-16. Montana, the other end, a quick trigger three early in the shot clock from Jeremiah Dargan off the mark. Rebound Ducks. To Tracy. Into Evans, turn around with the right hand, a little too far away from the basket. I think you got to go toward the hoop a little more there.
And Oregon just shooting 11 for 30 around the hoop early from two. Do a little bit better job finishing around the rim.
Montana ball. Left wing. Williams passes, looking to swing to the right. Ducks doing a good job. Defensive pressure around the perimeter. Ball back to Williams now with 6 to shoot. Pridgeon tries to set a screen. Now he cuts toward the basket. Gets a pass. Right block. Covered up by the Ducks. Kicks out. Didn't get the shot off. That's a violation. Ducks, with 3:11 to go in the first half, have forced 9 Montana turnovers. Ducks have scored 12 points off those turns.
And Coach Mike Miniga up off his chair celebrating the shot clock violation. For any defensive coach, that's always nice, especially early in the season. Coach Altman coming out of that last timeout, wanting the Ducks to finish the half strong with 3:11 here, up 15.
32-16 Ducks. Jackson Shellstad across midcourt. Now Mookie Cook in the game. He's wearing number 34 after he got some blood on his uniform. Ball into Biddle. Going to work in the post. Finishes with the right hand.
That's just too easy for Nathan Biddle. You can't let him get that deep and expect to get a stop for Montana.
34-16 Ducks, a 9-0 run. Now going toward the basket. Williams got by the defense. Missed a contested lay-in. Long rebound. Tracy looking to run. Mookie Cook lays it in. Nice find on Cook, streaking to the basket.
Great pass there by number 2, Bam Tracy.
36-16 Ducks, an 11-0 run toward the end of the half here. 2.5 to go. Ball for the Grizzlies to Zach Davidson. Trying to go to work, and he's fouled by Nate Biddle, right block. And
it's like he got into his body just a little bit. And Montana being affected by Biddle's length, even though he hasn't been credited for any first few blocks, he's affected a lot of shots down low.
Montana's Zach Davidson to the line. He played 13 minutes in the opener, scored 7 points against Hawaii Hilo. And he hits the free throw. Redshirt freshman from Santa Ana, California, 6'8", 224. 36-17. That ends the 11-0 run that the Ducks were on. And he hits the free throw, bouncing off back iron and then down. 36-18. Ducks have hit 5 of their last 6 field goals. Shellstad bounce pass to Biddle, back in action. Now Moss down the right side. Contested take, blocked by Money Williams. Just over 2 minutes to go. Williams running the floor the other way. Met by the Duck defense. Throws it to the perimeter to nobody. And Cook touched it.
No, I don't think.
No, maybe he didn't.
I thought he did.
Mookie Cook trying to run it down on the sideline near midcourt, and I thought he touched it. The official said he didn't, so it's Oregon ball.
Oregon will take that.
Yep. Broadcaster was wrong.
Or the ref.
Shellstad to Tracy up top. Now Tracy down the right side, throws it to Cook. Right corner triple, too strong. Rebound, Biddle. Had it deflected away. Whitney takes it. Grizzlies the other way, trying to run. Ball to Patterson. Patterson to the middle of the lane. Throws it to Williams, right wing. Misses the 3. Rebound tip to Davidson. Fades away. Hits near the right elbow. 36-20. 4 points for Davidson off the bench. The 16-point lead for Oregon.
And this Montana team doesn't have any quit in them. They've been competing all half.
Moss now to Biddle. Looking for Cook. Streaking to the basket again. Mookie Cook finishes.
Great backdoor find there by Nathan Biddle, and the finish by Mookie Cook. Kind of floating through the air.
Lead goes to 18 for the Ducks with 1:09 left in the first half. Trying to feel out the defense. Montana pass to Dargan. Handoff right wing to Whitney. Now Davidson right elbow. Squares up. Faces the basket. Jab step. Trying to dribble against Biddle. Spins to the mid post. Now to the block. Shot up. Air ball with the right hand.
Great defense without fouling from Oregon's big man there, number 32.
In transition, Tracy. Right corner triple. Good. Second 3 of the night for Tracy, and it's 41-20 Ducks.
Shellstad just gets the ball up the floor so fast.
Whitney bounce past Davidson. Right elbow. Davidson fakes. Now fires. Misses the jump shot. Rebound Shellstad looking to run. Shellstad with 18 to play. Ducks can go for the last shot. Good adjustment by Shellstad, I think.
Yeah, Ducks will play for the last shot of the half here. Coach Altman saying, set it up. Let's get one.
41-20. Now to Biddle. Left wing. Hits the triple.
Well beyond the NBA line.
That does it in the first half. Oregon pulls away to lead 44-20. The Ducks finish the half on an 8-0 run. They hit 5 of their last 7, and it's 44-20. And right when we said that Oregon might not be on pace for 90,
well,
now
it
they're on
shows you
pace
how
for almost 90.
Explosive they are. Just
Especially
finally finishing around the rim. Nathan Biddle finishing the half with about a 30-foot jumper that's impressive for almost a 7-foot big man.
Yeah, it was
a sweet stroke.
It was true. He looks like the modern NBA player shooting from out there.
Yeah, he can score down low. He's affected on the defensive end, maybe 7 or 8 shots where Montana's bigs given up about a foot, and that's led to a lot of Oregon runouts. Jackson Shelsted just pushing the tempo, finding Bam Tracy there in the corner, finding Nathan Biddle there, that last three-pointer.
It's 44-20. Ducks have the lead, and it's time for the Toyota halftime report. More thoughts from Luke when we come back. I'm Joey Mack, and Ashley Gentry's got some updates for you in the OSN studio as the Ducks are up big on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
This season, the Ducks have their eyes on the ball, and fans have their eyes on the bundle, the McDonald's Game Day Bundle. Score big with the new cheeseburger pack, including 2 of the classic cheeseburgers you love, a 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 medium orders of our world-famous fries, all for just $14.99, only on the app. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 basketball season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
Your home for Oregon hoops. This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap along with scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college basketball. And the first half stats. They're all right here. Now let's go back courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Ducks are shooting 43% from the floor, 16 for 37, 33% from 3, 5 for 15, 78% at the line, 7 of 9. Holding Montana to 23% from the floor, 6 for 26, 18% from 3, 2 of 11. Montana is 6 for 6 at the line. Oregon, points off turnovers, a 14-3 advantage. Ducks out-rebounding Montana 24-18, and the points in the paint discrepancy 22-6. Ducks have the advantage there. Oregon led for 16 minutes and 22 seconds and closed the half on an 8-0 run to pull ahead to a 44-20 lead. And that shooting percentage was in the 30s most of the game, Luke, and now shooting 43%. You'll take that. Ducks explosive offensively. They can change a game in a hurry.
They really can. The Ducks really closed out the end of that first half on a nice little run. Montana is really lucky to be, within 24. They gave up 8 offensive rebounds, and the Ducks struggled a little bit finishing around the rim. I think a positive takeaway was the defensive intensity, some of the rotations, doubling the post, maybe 5 or 6 possessions in a row where I don't think an Oregon player was outside the reach of an arm length on the full length of the floor. So that was a positive takeaway. Nate Biddle's got 10. Kwame Evans had a few good minutes. But, up and down the roster, I think that there was probably almost every player missed an easy shot that I think throughout the season as they get comfortable, they're going to finish those plays.
He's Luke Jackson. I'm Joey Mack. It's the Toyota halftime. Ashley Gentry's got some scores for you. Maybe a football score for you around the Big Ten. We'll find out as the Ducks lead 44-20 here at Matthew Knight Arena. Second half action coming up as the Toyota halftime continues with Ashley on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific North-South Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
You're listening to Oregon basketball.
Right wing three. Yes! Reverse lay-in is good. Oh!
Duck basketball from Learfield.
You say you never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, no, it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now, so good to see you real.
The Toyota Halftime Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network Studios.
Well, we have hit halftime at Matthew Knight Arena in Oregon. Leads Montana 44-20. Ashley Gentry here with you inside the Learfield Network Studios, taking a look around the rest of the Big Ten and top 25 this evening across college basketball. Starting in the Big Ten, most games have gone final. We do have one that has just gotten started. It's number 22 UCLA on their home court taking on New Mexico. Again, that one just getting started, but New Mexico does have the lead early 9-4. UCLA football also in action tonight. By the way, they are taking on Iowa, and Iowa trails the Bruins 17-10. We'll keep an eye on that and update you later in the night. As for our final scores back on the court, number 14 Purdue at home taking on Northern Kentucky. Boilermakers get the win 72-50 for 2-0. Penn State also 2-0 after their win tonight, 103-54 over UMBC. The first time in program history the Nittany Lions have had back-to-back triple-digit victories. Maryland also keeping the wins alive for the Big Ten tonight. They get it done over Mount St. Mary's 86-52, while Illinois also victorious over SIU Edwardsville 90-58. Again, our one game still ongoing in the Big Ten is the Bruins versus New Mexico. Bruins trail 9-6. We're going to take a quick timeout and come back with a look at the top 25. But before that, don't miss out on Oregon's women's basketball. They'll be back in action coming up on Sunday, a big-time battle against number 12 Baylor. Oregon 2-0 to start the season after their 76-58 win over Nevada back on Wednesday. Quick timeout, and then we'll come back. It's Oregon versus Montana, and the Ducks have the lead at the half, 44-20 here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Welcome back inside the Learfield Network studios. We are just about set for tip-off on the second half where Oregon leads Montana 44-20. Quick look at the top 25 for you. Number 7 Duke gets a win over Army tonight, 100-58, in a big-time top 10 matchup between number 1 Kansas and North Carolina. Tar Heels fall at 92-89. Morehead State on the road taking on number 20 Cincinnati, and Cincinnati wins it 83-56. Alabama, number 2 in the nation, holds on at the end, 88-79 over Arkansas State. Couple other games, but we'll wrap up on those at the conclusion of this one. It's 44-20 in favor of your Ducks over the Grizzlies, and we're back for second half action right after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
It's another great fall Saturday in Oregon. Friends, family, and football. Let's keep it great by making a game plan for getting everyone home safely. If you're drinking, take a quick time out and pass the keys to someone who's not. By designating a responsible driver, you'll make sure the whole team gets to keep playing, because no day like this should end with a tragic loss for any family. Let's be in it to win it by saving lives together. Drive sober. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student-athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific North South Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
You're listening to Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember. Back to the land of my first love. Would you spread wide your arms for this wayward son? I left my heart in home.
Wrapping up the Toyota halftime report. Thank you to Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle, just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab Tires offers free pre-trip safety checks of your brakes, battery alignment, suspension, and steering. Stop by any time or schedule your appointment online at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952. It's Oregon 44 and the Grizzlies of Montana 20. I'm Joey Mack alongside Oregon Athletics Hall of Famer Luke Jackson. See if the Ducks can keep the pressure up. Coach Altman didn't like what he saw in the second half defensively against UC Riverside. A chance for the team to take another step forward here in the second half tonight.
The defensive intensity has been really good, and it's led to a lot of transition baskets and good looks. Oregon just needs to finish. I think an interesting stat coming out of that first half was Jadrian Bam Tracy led the team in minutes, went 4 for 6. He's got 10 points, and that just shows the trust level that they have with Bam and his veteran experience.
It's important. Montana ball. Looks like same starters both ways. Whitney will handle it for Montana. Shelstad defending him. Bounce pass to Johnson. Comes around, misses a jumper near the free throw line, and a rebound grab by Evans for the Ducks. Angel takes it toward the free throw line. Passes to the right corner. Evans back to the perimeter. Now Bamba. Biddle sets a screen. Left wing. Bamba handles it toward the basket. Under the basket. Throws it to the perimeter. Shelstad from the right wing. Now Biddle. Left elbow jumper. No good. Tipped out by Angel, grabbed by the Grizzlies.
All
Whitney.
5 Oregon players touched the ball in that possession.
Grizzlies ball toward the left wing. There's Williams. Bounce pass toward the post. Sawyer against 2 Ducks. Now passes to Pridgeon. Ball deflected out by Biddle as Pridgeon streaked down the middle of the lane. Biddle knocked the ball out of his hands.
And good weak side help there by Biddle. KJ Evans fronting the post. Biddle right where he needs to be on the weak side.
Montana inbound. Williams up top to Whitney. Well beyond the arc. 9 to shoot. Screen comes. Bamba fights through it. Whitney passes to the left side. Pridgeon trying to drive baseline. Gets under the basket. Scores.
Number 11, Joe Pridgeon.
8 points for Pridgeon. It's 44-22 Ducks. Shelstad with it for Oregon. Passes to Biddle, top of the key. Picks up that dribble. Bounce pass to Shelstad. He comes around to the right wing, pulls up for a long 2, misses it. Tipped in by Biddle.
Great offensive rebound there. Biddle using his length around the glass.
46-22 Ducks. 90 seconds into the second half. Montana to Johnson. Left wing. Now Pridgeon trying to attack Evans. He's cut off. Has to reset to the mid post. Throws it to the perimeter. Right corner, 3 up. No good. Rebound Bamba off the Williams miss. Bamba from the right side. Gets to the right block. Picks up his... No, excuse me. Thought he was going to put the post move on. Now he gets into the middle of the lane. Spins and hits a fadeaway 5 feet out.
That was just a tough move on the block. TJ Bamba, patient, pivoting in the post. Getting a nice smooth 8-foot jumper.
48-22. Ducks lead. Montana gets it to Johnson. Tries to go from the right wing toward the basket. Blocked from behind by Evans, and it goes out of bounds. Shelstad played great defense there, putting his hands up, and Evans blocked him from behind.
Great weak side help coming over from the weak side by KJ Evans.
17:43 to go in the game. Montana inbound. Johnson to the perimeter. Williams up top. He puts it on the floor to the free throw line. Bounce pass to Sawyer, who cut to the basket and scored 2 easy.
Oregon's got to limit those easy buckets. Little late rotation there leads to a Montana pick and roll.
48-24. Now Angel for the Ducks to the basket, scores left side. Strong take with two hands, hung in the air and finished it.
Great finish with the left by Brandon Angel.
50-24 Ducks. 17:08 to go. Montana ball. It's Sawyer. Now Whitney. Toward the free throw line. Bounce past Sawyer. Right block. Spins to the basket. Left hand take. He scores. Crossed over the lane and laid it in.
Oregon's got numbers.
50-26 Ducks. Shellstad to Bamba, right wing. Now Biddle coming for a screen. Bamba uses it, dribbling to his left. Now to the right elbow. Step back. Misses a long two. Ball tipped. And Angel comes away with it. To Bamba, cutting to the basket. Passes to Biddle and no shot. Foul on the floor.
A blocking call as Bamba crashed through the middle. He had dumped it off to Nathan Biddle, who was about to score.
They'll get Money Williams for the foul. That's his second.
First team foul of the half.
TJ Bamba coming out in the second half. Aggressive, but under control.
He picked up two fouls away from the basket in the first half, so we didn't see him as much as maybe he would like, as the Ducks, bad pass, turn it over. Evans passed it off a Grizzly hand. Montana ball. Williams sets the offense as the Ducks did get back on defense. From the left wing, Bridget passes toward the block.
Oregon doubles in the post.
Trying to get out of it. Sawyer gets it to the perimeter. Johnson losing the handle, gets it right wing. Now puts it on the floor. Passes to Pridgeon, who steps under the lane and scores. Got under the basket, stepped through the lane, and scored the bucket. 10 points for Pridgeon, 50-28 Oregon. Angel from the right wing. Might have gotten fouled. Gets under the basket, and then he stepped on the baseline as he cut under the basket with the ball. I think he got fouled.
Yeah, there was a push from KJ Evans' defender that kind of led him to step on the line there, being aggressive, going baseline, trying to finish on the other side of the rim.
15:50 to go, and it's Oregon 50, Montana 28. Back to Matthew Knight Arena on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear autumn leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Before halftime, beers turned into a tough nail-biter, and before cheering for opposing teams turned into unexpected friendships, someone had to bring the six-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri, 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. So good to see you.
When the holidays get real, start at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where you'll find early Black Friday deals. Kohl's, where families come first. A 50-28 lead for the Ducks, but it's a Montana team that has now hit 3 straight field goals.
Yeah, led by number 11, Joe Pridgeon, who's kind of probed and cut through the Oregon defense and been able to finish around the rim. You got to give credit to the Grizzlies. They've come in here, they've played hard, and they've kind of kept Oregon out of a rhythm offensively. Oregon
Ducks are-
starters in.
Ducks are at 44% shooting now and 33% from three. I think the Ducks have settled for some threes. I feel like Coach Altman's turned around a little frustrated with some threes at times tonight.
Yeah, the defensive intensity has been good. There's been a lot of open threes. They just got to make those, and that's what the preseason is all about, getting in rhythm, getting in sync with your teammates.
Montana ball. Bounce pass toward the right corner. Deflected by Evans.
It's a great
Mari.
closeout by Evans.
Yeah, Mari
High
Judkins.
hands, giving the smaller, quicker guard space.
Mari Jedkins had it deflected out off Evans. So Montana with 12 to shoot gets that shot clock going again. Bounce pass to Pridgeon, spun away from the defense and dunked it home. 50-30. He's got 12 to lead Montana. Ducks still up 20. Bamba, left wing, picks up his dribble. Bothered out there by Sawyer. Now ball into the post. Biddle, lose the handle, able to get it back to Bamba. Left wing, three ball, switch.
That's a good sign for TJ Bamba, just to see a couple go in, get in a rhythm here.
53-30 Ducks. Montana with Sawyer giving it to Williams, left wing. Williams help from a screen. Tries to pass it, has it deflected. Stolen by the Ducks. Bamba takes it the other way.
Jackson Shellstead got a hand on that one.
Bamba right wing to Biddle up top. Now hand to Shellstad. Shellstad to Biddle. Open. Three. Good.
That's just pretty basketball. Just pure point guard, dribble off.
15 points for Nate Biddle, leading all scorers. Ducks up 56-30. Bamba gets screened. Lob toward the basket. Ricochets out by Williams. Pridgeon rebounds and a foul on the putback attempt. I thought at first Money Williams was trying to lob it to somebody, but then from maybe a step inside the right elbow, just lobbed one up with the left hand.
And to go back to that previous offensive possession, Jackson Shellstead does such a great job coming off the pick and roll, drawing two, kicks it back, and Nathan Biddle, he's 6'11", he can play down low, but a huge advantage for Oregon is the fact that he can step out and knock down those open threes. You cannot help off of him.
Free throw, no good from Pridgeon. The fans are having some fun. The pit crew getting after him tonight.
Nice to see the fans getting involved here.
And he misses that one. Rebound tipped out to Shellstad. Looking to run. Shellstad to Bamba. Left mid post. Bamba going to work. Kicks out to Biddle. Right wing. Biddle dribbles to the right elbow. Throws it out to Shellstad. Reset. 20 to shoot. Shellstad dribbling. Passes to Angel. Left corner. Misses a three. Might have gotten a finger on it, a Grizzly defender. Rebound Montana. That's 56-30 Ducks. 13:50 to go. Grizzlies. Jedkins with it. Right wing. Pass to the top. Tracy back in the game for the Ducks, defending Whitney. Whitney to the free throw line. Now to Sawyer. Going to work in the post. Sawyer throws it to the left corner. Three up. Short. Rebound Biddle.
Here come the Ducks.
Ducks looking to run. Bamba and a one-on-one to the basket. Foul.
And that is a scary sight. TJ Bamba coming downhill towards you on defense. Not a lot you can do there as a defender, but take a foul and hope he doesn't finish.
TJ Bamba, 6'5", 220.
But he may be the fastest and the quickest guy on the floor at that size. I think Jackson Shellstead may give him a run for his money.
This is the free throw, a bit too strong with 13:27 to go. Yeah, who's winning the full court sprint?
Oregon has done a great job on the defensive end, taking Montana out of their sets.
Free throw good from Bamba. It's 57-30.
In the full court press here.
Montana in against a little Oregon pressure. Ducks double team the ball. Bounce pass ahead to Whitney, and he dribbles it across. 13:20 to play. Screen set. Whitney going under the basket. Scoops under. Tries to pass. Now does to the perimeter. Patterson. Top of the circle. Throws it to the right wing. Trying to go to work. Kai Johnson lost the ball.
Biddle
got
on the
bumped.
floor.
Ducks take it away, thrown ahead to Patterson. Now Oregon back on defense toward the basket. Pridgeon able to score it. Ducks quickly one way, Montana quickly the other, and Pridgeon able to lay it in.
And I think the collective Oregon fan base gasps every time Nathan Biddle hits the ground like that.
57-32. Shellstad gets under the basket, throws it to Angel. He takes it toward the hole. Another throw out to the perimeter. Bomba saves it from going out of bounds. Now Shellstad hits the
Deep
three.
Deep three.
NBA left wing. It's 60-32. Shellstad with his first triple.
Bomba was up about 35, 40 inches to catch that errant pass.
Boy, that would have gone 5 rows deep. Now Montana. Johnson throws it to the right wing. Patterson misses the triple. Rebound, Pridgeon. Now Johnson stepping into a three. Catch and shoot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. And it will go to the Ducks.
It just really feels like the Oregon Ducks might open this game up a little bit more than they were able to do here in the first half.
Moss, Bartholomew, Cook back in. Mookie Cook got his jersey cleaned. He's back in number 11.
Part of the rhythm of this basketball game, which has been a little bit off, is a little bit due to the matchups and the constant changes and new players playing with one another, trying to get into a rhythm.
12:06 to go. Ducks leading 60-32. Bartholomew crosses that timeline. Ducks are 6 of their last 8 from the floor and a whistle away from the ball.
It's so hard and difficult to guard Oregon's offense. They start out with 5 guys above the free throw line. Mookie Cook just draws a foul by cutting hard there.
Zach Davidson picked up the 3rd foul against Montana. St. Albans just made the subs before the under 12, and with 11:57 to go, a full timeout. Ducks 60, Grizzlies 32, here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community, and First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Kevin Cunningham. Kevin is a battalion chief at our local fire department, leading with courage and dedication. He mentors young firefighters and coaches track and field, helping young athletes reach their dreams. As a devoted father of 5, Kevin exemplifies commitment in everything he does. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Kevin Cunningham.
It's another great fall Saturday in Oregon. Friends, family, and football. Let's keep it great by making a game plan for getting everyone home safely. If you're drinking, take a quick time out and pass the keys to someone who's not. By designating a responsible driver, you'll make sure the whole team gets to keep playing, because no day like this should end with a tragic loss for any family. Let's be in it to win it by saving lives together. Drive sober. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT. When you stay healthy, you can play to win. Optum Oregon is here to keep Duck fans in championship form. They offer affordable, quality care that's easy to access. Their lineup includes primary specialty and immediate care, plus innovative virtual care options when you're short on time. It's everything you need to feel your best. Optum is here for Duck fans and for Oregon. Learn more at OptumWinningPlay.com. That's OPTUM winningplay.com. Moss into to Cook. He throws it to the perimeter. Tracy puts the ball on the deck. Picks up the dribble. Now tries to throw it inside to Cook. A bad pass turned over.
He was open. It was just a little bit late.
A little late. Montana ball. Weave around the perimeter to Johnson. And he's fouled by Bartholomew near midcourt. You know, that reminded me like a quarterback that's just a double clutch and shouldn't have clutched at all.
And you check in the game and, you know, you're asked to throw that pass. You know it's coming. You're a little anxious. It's kind of a rhythm play.
Montana inbound from the sideline after the the second foul against the Ducks. Grizzlies ball. Handling it, Whitney. Toward the free throw line, picks up his dribble, passes to Patterson. Patterson down the left side, underhand take to the basket at the buzzer, and he scores. First bucket for Patterson, a pretty one. 60-34. Bartholomew with it for the Ducks. Tries to give to Moss. Deflected. Moss gets it back. Now Evans right back to Moss. Brown and Evans screen. Moss pass to Bartholomew. Right wing pass inside to Evans, and reaching over the top, Jedkins fouled it. Fourth foul on the Grizz.
Great deep post position there by KJ Evans. Got his man on his back almost underneath the rim. All he could do was foul.
Moss into Cook. Now Bartholomew.
A mismatch with KJ Evans down low.
Bartholomew give to Tracy, right wing, 10 to shoot. Tracy picks up the dribble, passes to Evans. Right corner. Evans dribble, 3-2 at the buzzer. No good. Rebound tipped to the Grizzlies. Davidson pulls it down. Up the floor, Whitney. Whitney now to Davidson. Well beyond the arc. Dribbles right wing, trying to go at Cook, trying to back a man down. Double team comes. Bartholomew whistled for a foul, or Cook. It's on Cook.
That's a good job by Mookie Cook, just keeping his defender in front of him, playing without fouling. Or he did pick up a foul on the double team there.
Yeah, I think Coach Altman wasn't convinced.
You can see his potential as a defender.
Montana throws it in. Top of the circle, Whitney. Ducks leading 60-34. Whitney moves over to the right. Now back into the middle of the lane. Throws it to the left corner. Dribbling inside. Kick out to Patterson. Dribble. Steps to the left. Hits the triple.
Those last two possessions, you know, Montana scored about 2-3 seconds left on the shot clock, which is tough as a defense.
Yeah, the Ducks have not scored in 2.5 minutes. Grizz have scored on back-to-back possessions. Under 10 to go. 60-37 Oregon. Tracy down the right side. Tough take and good finish.
And that's just Altman's spread offense, isolating in the middle of the floor. Bam, Tracy just takes it down for an easy 2.
62-37 Ducks.
Great ball pressure.
Moss right on the ball handler. Johnson near midcourt. Johnson does get by him. Now Bartholomew picks him up. Ball on the deck. Moss steals it. Tracy ahead to Bartholomew. Spins, loses the ball. Able to get it back near the right elbow. Now to Tracy. Long 3. Back iron. Rebound Montana. Good defensive pressure. Maybe wanted a better shot there.
Well, you like to see your defenders getting on the floor. Multiple efforts there.
Now Montana the other way to the right mid post. Whitney is fouled, stepping to the basket. They're going to get, I think, Bartholomew there. Yep, Bartholomew.
I think there's a lot of coachable moments when Coach Altman's going to take a look at this game and run it back in front of the guys, where they're going to realize they had so many opportunities to finish. They got to do a little bit better job of that.
Two coming for Whitney. His first is good. Ducks are going to do a hockey line change. Bamba, Angel, Biddle, Jamari Phillips making his Duck debut, and Jackson Shellstad all checking in.
Jamari Phillips, freshman, gonna be full of energy out here. Seeing his first minutes. He's a really versatile player, great defender.
Free throw, no good. Biddle rebounds the miss. It's 62-38 Ducks with 8:50 to go. Bamba Around a screen to the left elbow, loses the ball, gets it back to Shellstad now. And he'll reset, 17 to shoot.
As a coach, you just want to see your team close out this game by executing and making the right play.
Shellstad gets by a defender and draws a foul on Whitney. That's the fifth.
It's nice for Phillips to get these minutes with the rest of the starters.
Bamba gets it into Angel after the fifth Montana foul. Now to Biddle, right elbow. Bothered by a defender behind him and in front of him. He passes to Bamba. Dribble, top of the key triple. Too strong, back iron. Long rebound, Brandon Angel.
Another offensive rebound by Brandon Angel.
Now Bamba behind the back dribble off the pass. He scores an and one. Took it down the left side. Drew the contact. Finished.
So explosive. A lot of strength on that drive. Switching hands and finishing with the left hand. Really strong move there from number 5, Bamba. Exciting player to watch.
That's the third foul on Williams, the 6th against the Grizz. Bamba, the and one, is good. 65-38.
Ducks in a full court press here.
Whitney passes out of it to Williams, right wing.
Great job by Oregon getting back in defensive transition.
Whitney, bounce pass left elbow to Pridgeon, back to Whitney. Whitney now to Sawyer, right elbow. Passes left wing, Patterson 3. Off the rim, rebound Angel.
Here comes Oregon.
Ahead to Shellstad. Attacking the basket, Shellstad blocked. Gets his blocked shot. Now to Phillips. Ducks swing it. Angel inside to Biddle. Quick ball movement. Biddle got it deflected and stolen from behind.
As a
Montana
big man,
throws it ahead. Turned over. Williams stolen by Phillips. Now Shellstad to Bamba. Left wing into Angel. Bounce pass. Great find. Nate Biddle.
Pass.
Slam.
Great pass there by Brandon Angel. Doing a little bit of everything.
Nathan Biddle, 17 points, 8 rebounds. Closing in on back-to-back double-doubles to open the season. Oregon 67, Grizz 38. Shot up at the other end, too strong. Phillips with a long rebound off the Williams miss. 7:03 to go. 67-38 Ducks. Shellstad to Bamba. Fires off the pass, misses the triple. Left side of the floor.
TJ just hasn't quite gotten in the rhythm from 3. I think he sees a couple of those go in. He's playing with a little bit more confidence.
Now the Grizzlies have it. Pass to the right wing. Pridgeon. Handoff to Williams. Gets some space into the middle of the lane. Throws it out. Deflected by the Ducks. Shellstad tried to save it. Got caught by the cheerleaders.
Biddle came over to help. Just stopped him dead in his tracks. Fear of the shot blocker.
With 6:31 to go and 9 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Oregon 67 and Montana 38. Along with Luke Jackson, I'm Joey Mack, and we're back after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
If you know your party's extension, press or say 1. To leave a message in our company mailbox, press or say 2. Spoiler alert, it will be full.
Representative.
Would you speak to your mother in that tone?
Speak to a real human being.
You shouldn't need to shout into the void to get your health insurance questions answered.
Pacific Source Health Plans. This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees.
Before watching the big game in the arena next to strangers turned into cheering for the home team with new friends, someone had to bring aloha. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Dear Autumn Leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby.
It's a 67-38 lead for Oregon over Montana with 6:31 to go. Oregon basketball is brought to you by Pacific Source Health Plans. With health plans for individuals, families, employers, and Medicare eligibles, Pacific Source does what's right, not just what's required. And Duck fans, check out PizzaHut.com for great deals. No one out-pizzas the Hut. What are you seeing tonight? What do you like?
Well, I think the defensive intensity came up a notch from that first game. Oregon has had many possessions where all 5 guys touched the ball, gotten an open shot, and they haven't done a great job of finishing the first half, done a little bit better job in the second half. What you want here with 6.5 minutes to go is to finish the game the right way. No let-ups. At every possession that you get, do your best job on it, get to your spots, execute. Just because you're up doesn't mean there needs to be a let-off. These are important minutes for guys like Moss and Phillips getting in for the first time as a freshman.
Yeah, those 2 guys are out there now with Shellstad, Biddle, and Angel. 6:31 remaining. Montana inbound under the bucket with 8 to shoot now. They get it to Patterson. Pass up top, swing to the right. Long 3, no good for the Grizz. Pridgeon rebounds off the Dargan miss. New 20 seconds for Montana. It's Whitney swinging around to the right side. Entry pass to Sawyer. Dargan got it to him. Now Sawyer blocked by Biddle. Man, those long arms impacting in the key. Moss stops up top and gives to Shellstad. Shellstad to Phillips. And he gives it to Biddle. Over to Shellstad, right wing, feeling out the defense. Passes to Angel. Angel left side of the floor, give to Moss with 7 to shoot. Moss has it deflected. He's able to get it back. Tried to pass out of trouble. Does to Biddle. His 3. Short. Rebound by Patterson. 67-38 Ducks. Montana, 4 straight misses. Now the Grizz back with the ball. Pridgeon up top. Pridgeon picks up his dribble after he had it tipped by a Duck. Now gets the ball back off a pass. Attacking Moss. Steps toward the basket. Gives it to Sawyer. His point-blank shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds to the Ducks. It went off Sawyer.
And it looked like Moss got away with a big push-off there. Ducks ball. 5 minutes here to go. Second half.
Shellstad across the timeline to Phillips. Now Moss into the left wing Angel. Phillips steps into a pass and draws the 3-point foul. A couple steps to the left of the top of the key. Drew the foul and was able to catch and shoot.
And that's great execution by Oregon. Coming out of a dead ball situation on the other end of the floor. Phillips stepping into a 3. Kind of a poor closeout by Montana. Getting into his legs, not giving him space to land.
Misses the first free throw. Looking for his first Oregon point. Ducks leading 67-38 with 4:58 to go.
Kind of a special moment right here. There it is.
There it is. Perfect swish.
He got a little. He's trying not to smile.
I will smile for him.
Yeah.
See if he goes 2 or 3. Sure does. First one, a little bit of nerves. And then we got a delay of game call on
delay of game warning
Moss.
issued to the Ducks.
Punching that ball a little bit after it went through. Gives Oregon an opportunity to set their full court defense.
Does 69-38. Ducks do break the press. Ball thrown ahead. It went off of the side of the backboard, but the officials are going to call a foul on The Duck who was defending
Looked
the
like Jackson
alley-oop target.
Shellstead
Yeah,
might have got
Shellstead.
underneath the player heading for the lob there.
Third on Shellstead.
50 foul.
Looks in the 2-3 zone.
Montana gets it in to Patterson, left corner. He dribbles, passes to Whitney. Now Whitney up top, help from a screen, pulls up, hits the jumper.
Number 12, Brandon Whitney.
Whitney's a tough player. He's quick.
It's a two-pointer, 69-40. Now Angel for the Ducks around the perimeter. Passes to
Patience there by
Shellstad.
Angel.
Screen by Biddle. Shellstad down the right side. Puts one up off the backboard. Rattles out. Rebound. Out of bounds off the Ducks. Mookie Cook coming in for Oregon.
Brandon Angel has gotten his hand on so many offensive rebounds as he checks out of the game here. Kind of extending those offensive possessions for Oregon.
69-40. Ducks leading with 4:25 to go here at Matthew Knight Arena.
A 1-2-2 press look from Oregon.
Grizz break it. Now setting it up, Dargan. Over to the right side, Whitney. Help from a screen. Whitney passes it, swing to the left. Pridgeon attacking to the basket, into the middle of the lane, picks up his dribble, throws it to the right side, dribbling baseline. Patterson gets under the basket, kicks out, now under the basket at the shot clock buzzer. Dargan got it off and
What
scored.
a finish from Dargan. Went up on one side and all the way to the other side. The English off the high glass.
At the shot clock buzzer again for the Grizz. It's 69-42 Oregon. Next whistle will be a timeout as Cook somehow gets the pass to Shellstad. Got tied up by two Grizz defenders. Shellstad and the Ducks have not scored in the last 3.5 minutes. Biddle, hand to Moss, right wing. Moss tries to go down the right side, has the ball bumped out of his hands. Biddle ping-ponging around, able to grab it. Biddle attacking the basket at the shot clock buzzer. And no shot, it's a violation.
I think Moss got fouled on that right on the top of his head. The refs let it go. A little bit of a sloppy possession there. Coach Altman getting after the guys a little bit on that execution. Finish out game here. About 3:22 left in the second half.
A 69-42 lead. And it's time to shout as the Duck coaches are still talking with the officials. I think they missed something. It happens. 69-42, Ducks leading here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Always us. Always us. You're listening to Oregon Basketball from Learfield. Always us. Always us. Always us.
City of Hope. We're more than just a top-ranked cancer hospital. For over 100 years, we've been making breakthroughs, pushing the limits of what's possible, targeting cancer at the molecular level, pioneering treatments used worldwide. At City of Hope, your entire cancer-fighting team is bound together by a single mission: to cure your cancer. And now City of Hope is closer than ever, providing patients in Northern Illinois the cancer care they deserve. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
And the Ad Council.
Let's ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Where do babies come from?
Good luck, Dad. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Oh, what a good time at the arena. Hopefully the first of many great shouts to come at Matthew Knight Arena. Everybody having fun. It's 69-42 Ducks with 3:22 to go here in the contest. Joey Mack and Luke Jackson. Duck basketball brought to you by Slocum Center. 58 years as the Ducks official team doctors, and by Toyota. Let's go places.
Coach Altman challenging the guys, getting after them a little bit in that timeout, finish the game the right way.
Bartholomew, Phillips, Moss, Evans, and Cook on the floor for the Ducks. Montana breaks a little pressure. Patterson to the right wing. Grizz now set it up with Whitney. Dribbling, passing toward the top. Now to the left side of the floor. Pridgeon with it. Patterson around a Pridgeon screen. Patterson has it deflected. Back to the perimeter. 5 to shoot. Bounce pass to Pridgeon. He'll try to go to work. Left block. Steps to the middle of the lane. Misses a turnaround hook.
Good defensive possession there by Oregon.
69-42 Oregon leading. 2:43 to play. Bartholomew to Phillips. Now Cook, right wing. A whistle. Yeah, Pridgeon picking up the 8th Grizzly foul. Mari Jedkins, Zach Davidson, Kai Johnson all back in for the Grizz. That's the 3rd on Pridgeon.
That's just good off-the-ball movement, cutting hard there by Moss, getting to the free throw line. As a player, get a couple points just the hard way by cutting hard, drawing the foul.
Moss, 1-1. Good. A career 76% free throw shooter. He had 4 assists and no turnovers against UC Riverside.
It's been a good boost off the bench.
Rims out on the next free throw. It's 70-42 Ducks, 2:34 to play. Dribbling right wing, Patterson. Bounce pass to Davidson, cut into the basket, steps through the lane, kicks out to the perimeter, extra pass to the top. Now a bounce pass to the free throw line. Davidson spins and draws a foul.
Montana really does a nice job of getting into the middle of the defense, under control, not jumping and passing, but jump stop, stepping into a pass. Just great coaching by Coach DeCure, playing under control.
Montana throws the ball in to the top, Jedkins. Now a screen set for Johnson, who gives over to the left side. Jedkins fakes, gets a man in the air, drives toward the hole, draws a foul.
It's one of those freshman mistakes there. You just got to stay on your feet on the closeout.
Yeah, well, it goes on Phillips. 7th on the Ducks. Dargan to the line for a pair. And it's good. 70-43 Ducks.
Oregon with a small lineup. KJ Evans at the 5.
Dargan hits the next free throw. 70-44 Oregon.
Oregon pushing up the floor.
Bartholomew. Bounce pass, right wing, Moss. Moss tries to attack the basket, gets by a defender, takes it with the left hand, and is fouled. 9th foul on the Grizz.
Good strong take there by Moss, getting to the rim, protecting the ball with his body.
Good step to get by Patterson, who committed the foul.
That's what you want. You're in the 1-and-1. Take the ball to the basket. Put some pressure on the defense.
Free throw good from Moss, 71-44. Ashley Gentry's got some scores for you, and I think I might have just seen that UCLA is losing to New Mexico. Could be a rough night for UCLA basketball.
It's upset season already.
I guess so. Moss hits the free throw, 72-44. Saul Galvan's filling in for John Lundquist tonight, getting us a score check. And yeah, at halftime, New Mexico is leading UCLA.
Oregon had Montana trapped kind of in that coffin corner. Looked like they got away with a little bit of a travel. Referee called a blocking foul. I'm not sure. Oregon fans think that could have gone either way.
I think Keyshawn Bartholomew definitely thinks it should have gone the other way.
I agree with him.
So Dargan to the line. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. There's a saying there that some broadcasters might use. 72-44 with 1:43 to go. Phillips, left wing, tries to attack. He gets to the basket. Tough take, couldn't finish. Evans, offensive rebound. Ball ends up on the floor. He's tied up.
They called a jump ball. I'm not sure how much ball. It looked like number 5 had Evans around the
Jenkins had him in a wrap-up.
Good job getting on the floor. No, they did call a foul.
They did. Yep, they did call a foul on Amari Jedkins. His fourth. Evans to the line.
Evans at the line, shooting 2.
Too strong on the first. 72-44 Ducks with 1:35 to go.
I think Oregon has definitely won the hustle battle. They've been the first on the floor on the offense and defensive end after those loose balls.
Evans misses both. You don't see that from him ever. 90 seconds to play. Montana guarded tightly by Bartholomew midcourt. It's Patterson. Tries to pass, does to Davidson, cutting to the basket, and a whistle as Evans blocked it to the floor, but Davidson got bodied up.
You got to give credit to Montana in this game. They haven't really let Oregon just break this game wide open. They've kept on fighting, kind of played within what they do. And I think it's just kind of a testament to the grit of these guys.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Zach Davidson.
Davidson will shoot 2. It's good on the first.
In for Montana, number 22, Adam Shaw.
What you're looking for from a coach's standpoint is just finishing this game strong. Execution, no one-on-one plays.
72-45. 72-46 with both free throws going in for Davidson. Ducks leading, but they don't have a field goal the last 6 minutes. Now Phillips from the right wing dribbles toward the basket and draws a foul.
And his athleticism was on display there. Just quick first step, nice little under control shot fake.
I think very heads up by him. Adam Schaff had just checked in and he took it right at it.
Yeah, he hadn't really had a chance to even get a sweat going.
Right.
Ducks in the 1-on-1.
Phillips hits it. Ducks are in the double bonus now after the 11th foul on Montana. Earned the right to shoot a second if it was still 1-on-1, and that's what you like to see from Jamari Phillips.
He's done a nice job coming in, playing under control,
hit them both,
finishing his free throws.
Montana hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Ducks up 74-46. Taking it toward the basket. Big time dunk from Amari Jedkins. Ducks just let him go by and he threw one down.
And that'll drive you crazy as a coach. Just close out the game.
74,
possession by possession.
48 as Cook hits a long jumper from the right wing. Ducks have got James Cooper in the game for the first time. Good to see number 12 in white and green in there. Now the Grizz attacking the basket again, and another foul called. Johnson got in there, and Cooper fouled him.
Oregon foul number 12, James Cooper. It's his first personal.
Dane Altman going to go to the bench. Jason Williams-Johnson will head in. Johnson will shoot 2. No good on the front end. Fans like it. Bartholomew out.
And, Johnson had 27 points last game, and the Ducks has really held him tonight.
Jason Williams-Johnson in, Drew Carter in, James Cooper all in for the Ducks. Love to see it.
Has Johnson scored tonight?
And it's no good on the free throw. Cook grabs the rebound. Davidson hit the floor, and no, he has not.
Yeah, 27 against Hawaii Hilo, and Oregon's held him scoreless.
Phillips passes to Carter. Drew Carter out of Portland, Oregon. Now to James Cooper. Hand off to Phillips. He fires a triple. Hits! First three for Phillips. 79-48 Ducks.
Phillips kind of staring at his hand there.
And the Ducks
got his hand on a ball.
Force a turnover. Now they do force a turnover. Running the floor, Williams Johnson, and the Ducks can dribble it out. Drew Carter.
Yeah, you don't want to take a shot here.
That's discipline, though, from the bench crew getting in, and they knew to dribble it out. Good coaching and a good finish for the Ducks. 79-48 in the final. Oregon moves to 2-0. Nice job by the Ducks.
It was great to see Phillips come in there and get some positive minutes. Lots of things to clean up here in the preseason, but a win is a win.
That's right. Ducks will take it. Move to 2-0, a 79-48 final. And we'll talk with Coach Altman coming up. Break down this one as the Ducks pull away and get it done. Luke Jackson and Joey Mack. More coming on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Always us.
Takes it for three. Good from the left corner. Cutting to the basket. Two-hand jam.
This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Oh, I love this guy.
What's your name?
You know what I love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that.